Texas. No weather to speak of. Good running play here to start the drive. That'll net him 14 yards as they pick up the first.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisions something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
And no sign of him cooling down at all.
The ball carried by number 33.
The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Washington.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. It's complete to Chris Conley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
First down, Washington.
And to give this time to the tailback. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback. And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Cowboys 20.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
A loss of 2 yards.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. First down, Washington. Haskins finding McLaurin.
First down,
from down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Another carry for the running.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Short of the goal line.
The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Taken in at the 11. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
3 yards on first, 4 on second, and now 5 on third down. Move the sticks. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Haskins to throw on second down. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But
from the gun, he'll hand this off. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. And to give this time to the tailback. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And he'll give it here to his running back. And boy, he is very close to a first down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 4 at the 28.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Haskins hit, and he lost the football.
33-yard line.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Again, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Another carry for the...
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
A gain on the...
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. There for the sack, Emerson Griffin. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Haskins. The Conley's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Here's a handoff out of the gun. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he is now getting into the end zone 2 times.
They'll look to throw. The throw taken in by Sims.
Haskins.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Haskins to throw. Open man here, Sims, complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Haskins. And he locates Walker, complete.
Haskins.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
At his 49-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
7-yard line.
They go with the ground game, pick up the 1st, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They've had some success here in overtime with this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to him.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
5-yard gain on the play.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Defense.
In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
19 yards there on the pickup. Now a handoff here to his running back. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
On 3rd and goal, Haskins. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. An absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime.